Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's show is called Which Banks Are Still Safe? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word about the show. Now, let's get started. Countless people are now worried about the safety of their money, and they're worried like never before. Why is that? Because not since the Great Depression began in 1929 and continued through 1939 has the banking sector been so precarious and untrustworthy and challenging. People just don't trust the banks anymore. They don't trust the government. They don't trust the media. They don't trust anyone with their money, and who can blame them? Since so many individuals and companies are pulling their money out of small and mid-sized regional banks, we thought that we would put together a list of banks that may be a little more trustworthy than most. Now, before we give you this list, keep in mind that we don't give financial advice, but we can still tell you what the ultra-wealthy are doing with their money. Having said that, you should still do your own research and due diligence and vetting. The number one bank out there is JP Morgan Chase. It has more than 4,700 branches and more than 16,000 ATMs. It also has more than $3.2 trillion in deposits and assets and is headed by Jamie Dimon, who is extremely influential on both Wall Street and Washington, D.C. Number two is Bank of America. Bank of America has approximately 3,900 banks and 16,000 ATMs. It has approximately $2.5 trillion in assets. Number three is Citibank. It has approximately $1.7 trillion in assets. Now, there are a lot of other banks out there, but we believe that the banks above are the largest and most politically connected in DC. And because of that, they're all too big to fail, in our opinion. Now, at least in theory. You never know. Things are so weird out there, anything could happen. But, that is the current consensus. Of course, the economy is in such a bad state now, who knows what will happen. Now, there is one more option that we believe is better and stronger and more trustworthy than the three above. And what is that option? It's you. We believe that the only person you can trust more than the banks above is you. Yourself. There are banks that are really strong, but can you ever trust any bank with 100% of your money all the time? Who knows? But you can trust yourself. That's why so many people are converting their cash and investments into gold, silver, and some are even going back to Bitcoin, if you can believe that. And that's just because, given what's been happening to the banks, they think they can, do better with Bitcoin. If you start moving into precious metals, you should consider taking possession of them. A lot of people believe that paper gold and paper stocks and silver gold or instruments which are linked to those metals, that those paper and financial investments will just disappear when there's another big crash. And the only way you'll have them is if you take physical possession of your gold and silver and store it in a secret location that only you know. So, where could people store their precious metals? Well, some people are storing it in a commercial vault. Can you trust a commercial vault? Who knows? Some are hiding it in their homes or basements or other buildings that they may own. Some people are burying their gold or silver somewhere on their property. Some people are even converting their wealth to real estate that has positive cash flow. What you do is entirely up to you, but we can tell you what people are not doing. A lot of people are no longer wiring their money overseas. We've seen what some offshore nations are now doing and how they're placing limitations on people's money, and they no longer trust them because of that. Some people are converting their wealth to Bitcoin and then moving it or hiding it in some place. Unfortunately, a growing percentage of the population has lost all trust in Bitcoin and crypto, so they will not use that as a wealth preservation or relocation mechanism. Plus, there's a growing population of Bitcoin users that feel that others will try and limit or destroy the use of Bitcoin going forward. So that's also a looming issue. The ultra wealthy are exercising multiple options and allocating their wealth amongst several institutions, as well as purchasing significant amounts of gold and silver, which they're probably also hiding in multiple locations. That level of diversification seems to be the path that many of them are taking for themselves. You'll have to do the research and decide for yourself what works best for you. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on all your social media to help spread the word about the show. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.